Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. In recent times, Elon Musk, the outspoken billionaire and tech mogul, hasn't shied away from voicing controversial opinions. Recently, Musk took aim at Oprah Winfrey, alleging that she promotes a divisive woke agenda. His comments have stirred the pot in Hollywood, raising the question, what exactly is Musk accusing Oprah of, and why? Musk has been vocal in his criticism of what he calls wokeism, a movement he believes pushes for social justice in a way that suppresses free speech, discourages merit-based achievements, and stirs division. According to Musk, the woke mind virus represents a threat to constructive dialogue and freedom of expression. His focus on Oprah stems from her considerable influence on public opinion, particularly in areas of race, gender, and social equality. Musk suggests that Oprah's views may play a role in a broader agenda that he perceives as stifling debate and pushing for a singular, unchallenged perspective on issues that are deeply polarizing in American society. The term woke mind virus, according to Musk, goes beyond mere awareness of social injustices. He describes it as an anti-meritocratic force that he claims suppresses free thought and dissenting viewpoints. Musk has often discussed cancel culture as a key component of this virus, suggesting that individuals, regardless of political alignment, have been cancelled for holding views that stray from a socially accepted narrative. This, Musk argues, cultivates an environment where people fear speaking out, ultimately curtailing productive dialogue and reinforcing a divisive, rather than inclusive, social atmosphere. One aspect of Musk's criticism is that the woke movement, in his view, has overstepped its original mission of advocating for awareness around societal imbalances. He believes it now veers towards dictating discourse in a way that limits open discussions and labels dissent as inherently harmful. For Musk, the shift to include issues around trans rights and gender discussions under the woke umbrella exemplifies this shift. He contends that this stance is often enforced through social and cultural pressure, leading people to avoid even questioning prevailing views. Oprah, a media titan with decades of influence, is often seen as a voice for marginalized groups, promoting conversations on race, gender, and inequality. From her support of the Me Too movement to her outspoken advocacy for social justice, Oprah has become a champion for those seeking change in societal norms. However, this role has placed her in the crosshairs of those who feel that her perspectives reflect a Hollywood elite viewpoint, one that critics argue may be out of step with broader public sentiments. Musk sees Oprah as emblematic of the woke agenda he opposes, someone who, by virtue of her platform, may be contributing to the imposition of a single-minded narrative, one that he believes sidelines alternate views and narrows the scope of public debate. While Musk's assertions against Oprah align with his broader concerns over wokeism and its perceived impact on free speech, Oprah has largely refrained from responding to these critiques. Her career, after all, has long been defined by empathy and the promotion of understanding. Oprah's ability to foster conversations on difficult subjects from racism to body image and spirituality has earned her respect among a wide audience. Nonetheless, her alignment with certain progressive causes has led some, like Musk, to view her as part of a larger elite group promoting what they perceive as a woke agenda that may not always invite open debate or encourage a diversity of perspectives. Through his acquisition of Twitter, Musk has positioned himself as a free speech advocate in the realm of social media, a platform he believes has become a battleground for what he calls the woke mind virus. To Musk, Twitter represents an essential part of his larger mission to address civilizational issues, one of which is the encroachment of what he sees as censorship in the digital public square. His decision to purchase the platform was met with surprise by many, but he argues that social media plays a crucial role in shaping public discourse on a global scale. By taking control of Twitter, Musk sees an opportunity to foster a freer exchange of ideas, something he feels is vital in the fight against woke suppression of differing viewpoints. The debate around woke culture and cancel culture is not new, but Musk's outspoken opposition brings fresh scrutiny to Hollywood's role in shaping these narratives. Figures like Oprah, who are both beloved and polarizing, are now finding themselves as focal points in a broader cultural conflict. Supporters of Musk argue that his warnings against wokeism and his concerns over restricted speech should be taken seriously, while critics see his stance as an attempt to undermine progress on social issues by dismissing calls for accountability and inclusivity. For many, Oprah's life story and achievements embody the success of an individual who has broken barriers and changed perceptions. From her beginnings in media to her position as a cultural icon, Oprah has often been an inspiration to those fighting for equality and understanding. Yet Musk's critique highlights a growing frustration with what some see as a Hollywood-driven push toward political correctness that punishes dissent. Oprah's extensive influence is, to Musk, a symbol of how popular culture can be wielded to push certain agendas that, according to him, discourage open dialogue and feed into a polarized society. Beyond Oprah and Musk, the debate reflects wider tensions within the American public about the role of free speech, social justice, and the impact of celebrity influence on public opinion. The lines between advocacy and imposition of beliefs have blurred, creating an environment where individuals on both sides of the political spectrum feel constrained in their ability to express themselves. Musk's criticisms, especially around the treatment of issues like race, gender, and trans rights, tap into a wider concern that society's focus on these issues may sometimes overshadow other pressing conversations and inhibit a diversity of thought. In this context, Musk's portrayal of wokeness as a mind virus that threatens civilizational progress highlights the risks he associates with an unchallenged social agenda. Musk believes that unchecked woke culture has the potential to hinder innovation, disrupt merit-based progress, and foster an environment of conformity. His stance, while provocative, underscores a viewpoint shared by many who feel that recent social movements have, in certain cases, become exclusionary and punitive rather than inclusive and understanding. This perspective contrasts sharply with Oprah's brand of empathy and dialogue-driven activism, which has historically sought to bring people together across divides. Musk's accusations against Oprah, which include allegations of fostering division and silencing opposing views, represent a sharp critique of Hollywood's role in promoting a specific set of values. Oprah's support for Democratic candidates, gender equality, and racial justice initiatives has made her an influential figure in these arenas. However, for critics like Musk, such positions align with a Hollywood-driven agenda that may stifle differing perspectives, especially those that challenge popular narratives around identity and inclusion. While Oprah's influence remains unshaken, Musk's commentary suggests a growing discontent with how social and political issues are handled by prominent public figures. His pushback reflects a concern that Hollywood's elite no longer reflect the public's broader interests and instead prioritize their own ideological stances. Musk's criticisms are symptomatic of a larger societal debate, one in which traditional boundaries between personal beliefs and public advocacy have shifted, leading to new questions about the responsibilities and limits of influence. As the cultural landscape continues to shift, figures like Musk and Oprah play significant roles in shaping societal conversations. Whether Musk's criticisms of Oprah's influence on woke culture resonate with the public or fade into the background remains to be seen. What's clear is that the discourse surrounding free speech, cancel culture, and Hollywood's role in these discussions is evolving, revealing both the promise and peril of wielding influence in a deeply divided society. In the coming years, it's likely that both Musk and Oprah will continue to shape public perceptions of these issues, each representing different facets of the ongoing culture war. Musk's call for freedom of expression and meritocracy, combined with his concerns over wokeness, suggest a belief that societal progress requires open, unfiltered conversations. Conversely, Oprah's advocacy for justice and equality through empathy and dialogue reflects a long-standing commitment to understanding and addressing the needs of marginalized groups. As these opposing perspectives continue to clash, the path forward for American society, whether it leans toward Musk's emphasis on free speech or Oprah's focus on social justice, will undoubtedly influence the future of public discourse and cultural norms.